Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christy. Welcome back to my channel. I am Live Bright Christy on Instagram, and today I'm going to talk about my December Silk Sonder Planner. So November is almost over, and I have really used the November planner quite thoroughly this month and have enjoyed all of the aspects of this planner. And so I want to go over December and show you how I have started to set it up for the month. Each of these is one planner per month. It is a subscription, and the company is Silk Sonder. And I use this as a self-care journal to document my journey with Bright Line Eating, as well as just mental health and tracking progress, habits, things that are stuff that I focus on to try to be a better person. So every planner starts with an index, and this space here just has light gray lines here, but I copy over it with a black pen, and then I add 2 extra lines to enable me to have a note page for every single one of the blank notes in this journal. That's one of the things I love about this journal, is that there are so many blank notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 blank pages. And that gives me plenty of room to journal, jot down ideas, make lists. Mostly I use it for journaling. I don't really look at this anymore since I know what I'm going to do with my planner. And so let's just get right into it. They have a yearly overview page and then a monthly overview page. I like to use the month for things that I'm going to look forward to. These are bright spots in my month, not just my daily schedule or anything like that, just the fun things that I have that I'll be looking forward to in the month. I don't really do anything with the future log page. And as the month happens, I will fill in each of these prompts. I try to fill in the prompts as much as possible because it just gives you a chance to kind of, think about your life and what's important to you. And I like the challenge of filling in all the spaces in this journal. So then there's a mood tracker and a December habit tracker. For the December habit tracker, last month I focused on my relationships and who I was reaching out to. This month it's a little more traditional. I do have a space for reaching out to family and friends with the phone and texts and the letters and notes. But in general, I'm going to focus this month on self-care, letters and notes. I like to receive handwritten letters and I like to send them. So I'm going to try to do that as much as possible this month. Phone calls and text messages. This is really how I'm kind of tracking how often I'm reaching out to my adult kids who do not live at home anymore. Sharing a meal will be us inviting someone over for dinner or lunch or anything along those lines. Decluttering for 15 minutes a day. I really want to focus on that this month. Shining my sink, making sure that I go to bed each night with my sink clean. And affirming husband, just making sure that I'm consciously making an effort to let him know that I appreciate him and the things that he does for our family. I went ahead and copied over these bows with colored pencil to make it festive. And I am planning to do gifts for my family, my immediate family, friends, my students, and of course, I have to always buy something for myself, which leads me into the theme of this journal, which is indulgence. I am going to focus on indulgence in terms of taking care of myself and, maybe doing something extra, but it's not going to be along the typical lines of like buying things for myself or like eating foods that are decadent or anything like that. So more of the prompts that come with the journal, I went ahead and copied over this ornament page with red, yellow, green, and blue, just to make it feel a little more festive and Christmas-like. I'm planning to try the parsnip and potato pancakes. I don't even know where to buy a parsnip, but that'll be a fun challenge. And then this begins the note pages. So there are 13 pages like this that are just blank note pages in this journal. Can't wait to color the peacock. In October, they had a nature game, which I enjoyed very much. My husband and I took a walk, which was gorgeous. We saw so many cool things on that walk. Specifically, we saw like thousands and thousands of ladybugs. This was so cool to see all these ladybugs. They were gathered on trees and logs and under branches. We don't know exactly if they were migrating or what, but they were just everywhere, and there were so many of them. And we got lots of really fun pictures from that. That was a really good time. And so I'm planning to do this again. I don't know how hard it'll be to find a feather though. Right now in the Pacific Northwest, the snow is going to fall soon, and it could be difficult to find a feather, but we'll go and we will look. More note pages. The monthly expense tracker. This will be fun in December. And then the first weekly, I call it the weekly dashboard. So there's a few things that I cover up on here. Mainly here, this is supposed to be a meal plan, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. And then they have, I think, BLDS. So I put whiteout on all of those because I use this space for the daily, what do they call it? The affirmations, daily affirmations in the Silk Sonder app. So I really love to write those down here. I'll show you in my last one. Here's an example of that, where I wrote down all of the affirmations for the week. So that's what I plan to do here. And Monday and Tuesday are from November. So I'm not going to recopy things. Those will be in my November journal. And I'll just start here on Wednesday. So I usually put gratitude here. I do fill that as is. I put photos here of something fun that happened during the week. My habits and activities that I want to focus on for this first week of December will be making my bed every day, affirming my husband, Duolingo Spanish practice, practicing piano, and this is a new one. I'm adding be in bed by 10 p.m. As far as my health goes, that is probably one of the biggest challenges for me, is that I stay up way too late at night. So I really want to improve in this area. So I'm adding it to my weekly habits that I want to accomplish. This one here has not been well defined. I don't know exactly how I'll use this box. This one, I think that I'm going to make a list of kind of food prep ideas for the week. And I don't know, maybe like an inventory of the fridge, things I need to make sure that I use up. It's definitely not going to be a shopping list. That's what I know for sure. And this one, I do a quick recap. What was the overall thing that made the week a great week? And then the way that I set up my weekly or my daily pages for the weekly spread is I separate this into breakfast, lunch, and supper, because I track my food, I write down my food, I plan my food. That's one of the things that Bright Line Eating highly encourages, is that you plan your food and then you eat whatever it was that you planned. So I'm planning to do that here. In this space down here, I put in my core exercises that I do. And up here, I use these boxes for what I'm going to wear. Since I'm a teacher and I don't want to fuss with that in the morning, I like to plan that ahead. And then I definitely use the weather space to track my weather, and I track my water with the stickers. So I really like the tracking, all the different ways that you can track things in this planner. More notes pages, and then another weekly dashboard. I think I've gone through and whited out everything. I don't usually set this up until I either have more time or I do it before the week begins. There is a sort of a stop in the middle to, I don't know, do a snapshot of things you're loving, feeling, enjoying, anticipating, wishing, reading, watching, planning. So that was fun to fill out last month, and I date it on whichever day I end up filling that in. That's one of the things I do. Again, I whited out those. One thing I really like is how they highlight the week that we're on. So you can just kind of see, oh boy, this is the last week of school before Christmas vacation. And I kind of like having that overview. So I think that's about it. The only other thing that's set up already in this planner is my back page, where I make a monthly spread and I track my weight on this page, as well as some other personal items. And I'll show it really quick in my November one. This little sticker says, I pooped today. So I like to keep track of that, make sure things are moving through healthfully. It's actually a big part of our health, and you can learn a lot from that ritual. Anyway, also, those are my little stickers for that. And then these are the ones that I'm going to use this month for any days that I don't have one of these stickers on. So, so that's it. I am ready for the month to begin. 2 days from now, this planner will start. 2 days from now, this planner will end. And there's my last spread for this planner. And otherwise, it's pretty much filled up. So that is a quick peek at November and a thorough look at December. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.